Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to Paternity Court. Man says baby is too light to be his. Alrighty, we go. Alright, fellas. Paternity Court is a tough one for us because we could come out victorious or we could come out we could come out looking bad. So hopefully we come out the victory come out with the victory today. We up 1-0 in the series against the bitter baby mamas. Hopefully we can get past them and move on. We are up 1-0 in the series right now. As you all know, I am the lawyer. I represent the men as always. Remember the slogan: if you win, we win. If you lose, I win. It's how it works. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, Jerome.
This is the case of Beto versus Bolton.
Thank you. Good day, everyone. Ms. Beto, you say you were furious when the defendant asked you for a DNA test on your 7-month-old daughter, Ileana. Now you claim that request has broken up your happy home. Mr. Bolton, you state you have reason to believe Ms. Beto's child may not be your biological daughter. You say you are desperate to discover the truth because you've already grown to love her as your own.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Bolton, this is not your first time in this courtroom.
That's it.
Here's what happened previously. So how convinced are you now that Mr. Bolton is?
I'm very convinced because I only slept with 3 men at that time.
If he is mine, I would step forward and do 110%, even better. I actually got myself involved in this young man's life. Most men wouldn't. I'm actually taking him on the weekends when it's available.
When it comes to 4-year-old Micah, Mr. Bolton, you are not his father. Mr. Bolton, so what has happened since you were last here?
Since last time I was in court, I was very devastated to find out the news about the young boy not being mine. But in the same sense, I was happy because Ms. Beto was pregnant with a child. Child supposed to be mine. See, Your Honor, here's the thing. When the baby was born, I cut the umbilical cord, the doctors wiped the baby off, and they gave Ms. Beto the baby at first. She was still fatigued from delivering birth.
Understandably.
So they gave me the baby. The doctor that gave the procedure to deliver the baby, he handed me the baby and he looked at me. He said, "Are you sure this baby's yours?" And I looked at the doctor. I looked at the doctor. I'm like, "What do you mean?" He said, "Because this baby's white." I'm looking at him like, "What do you mean this baby's white?"
Jerome, have you ever heard of such?
But
That's a first for me.
this is the reason.
And that doctor knows some things. Hey, if a doctor tell you something like that, you need to hold that in question. Hey, if the doctor telling you, "Hey, bro, I ain't even trying to be all up in your business and nothing like that, but you sure that's yours, my guy?" I mean, I'm just saying, bro, that might not be yours. I'm just saying, might want to keep tabs on that. Hey, I ain't mad at it at all. I appreciate it. Shout out to the doctor.
This is the reason.
Let me see your evidence. That's a picture of...
This is a picture of Ileana when she was first born. And when the doctor made that comment, this is the reason why we're here right there.
Okay, Your Honor, let me just say this. We are, that was stupid. We're mixed. I'm Dominican and black. He's Puerto Rican and black. People in my family have different color eyes. My eyes are hazel. My father's eyes are green. He told me that when he was a young boy, when he was a baby, as a matter of fact, his eyes were blue and then they turned green. So I don't see where the doubt is. The doubt began because people continuously said, "Oh, she's white. Oh my God, she's so white. Oh, she's so white." What's wrong with that?
When the doctor asks you,
Look,
you know, before congratulations, are you sure this is your child? That's doubt.
That's they doubt. She mine, I know. She his, I know.
But that's what I'm saying. For the father, that can be overwhelming.
It can be overwhelming. It can be overwhelming. But you have to know your mate. And if you know that you have a loyal, faithful, loving woman, then anything anybody say,
So, Mr.
should go
Bolton,
one ear and out
did
the
you
other.
know you had a loving, faithful, loyal woman?
I did, but that's the relationship. I mean, if you look at the baby's white.
So
Why?
until
Doesn't
you
look like
were
it.
in the delivery room, you had no doubts about Ms. Beto. You didn't feel like she was cheating.
I didn't have any doubts until the doctor said something. When we brought Ileana home from the hospital, we had friends and family come over to see the baby. They're looking at the baby like, "Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful." Is she yours?
That's not what they said, Your Honor. What they were saying, maybe on his side, but my side, they did make some comments. But of course, I defended. That's my daughter, you know?
Yep.
So I see him all the time in her. I see a little bit of my features, but mostly I see him.
Your Honor, maybe 2 weeks when Ileana came home, the same boss that we both work for him, he came to the house and brought a stroller to the home as a gift. And he's from Alabama, he's country guy, But he looked at the baby, and he's like, "Rico, this baby yours?" I look at him like, "What you mean?" He says, "This baby's black." So I'm like, wow.
So now the doctor, your family members,
People
and
in
your
public-
boss
yeah, people in
are
public-
all just openly
It's-
asking you.
Yeah.
Hey,
You wanna go to the store, Your Honor?
they making an
She's a
observation.
beautiful baby, she's gorgeous. Is she yours? And it's only because she's skin color, the blue eyes, It's like, wow, but
But how come nobody say that when I'm around?
Even still, this has like happened.
Obviously,
before
they not
my-
gonna say nothing when
this
you around.
situation here
They
is
talking
like,
to the brother. They
I was
trying to
on
make
a
sure
baby
he
sucker,
good.
and she had a baby.
They know how this
She
shit
disappeared.
work.
What reason I don't know.
Y'all-
But she finally came
y'all-
back. We figured out that baby wasn't mine.
They know how this works, man. These, because you women know how you are. You say you say he the daddy. You say he the pappy. But in reality, there could be something else going on that we don't know about. There could be something else going on that we don't know about. So, I'm just saying, bruh.
Got my name off the birth certificate, finally. Second time this has happened in my life, a young lady got pregnant, but come to find out, she was dealing with somebody that I knew. She didn't know we knew each other. She got pregnant, me and the guy, we talked, and we trying to find out what's going on. She got an abortion immediately because she didn't know who the father was. And the third time was when I came on the court to find out the DNA test from Micah and found out he wasn't mine. So it's like I have strong reason to get a DNA test to figure out what's going on.
So in
Facts. Yeah. Absolutely. Hey, but to be honest with you, DNA tests need to be mandatory. Let's just keep it real, fellas. I hate to say I wish that this was a law. I wish that this was a legislation, but DNA tests should be mandatory. It don't matter if you feel like she the one, she don't, nigga, trust nobody. Trust no bitch whatsoever. If you get a bitch pregnant, you get a bitch pregnant. But at the same time, fellas, always protect yourself, because you never know. You never know. These women out here today are scandalous. Listen to the music. These women are doing what the women are telling them to do in the music. So you don't think that it's another nigga on the side? Come on now. You fellas, you gotta protect yourself. Always put yourself first. Don't be so lovey-dovey. Don't be no simp, bro. Don't be all lovey-dovey talking about, I love her. Nah, nigga. Always protect yourself first. DNA test on the spot. We have to. It's just a precautionary. It's just a precaution, just in case. This baby is not mine. I'm not finna be held responsible for it. I'm not signing no birth certificates or nothing. The only way I'm signing anything that pertains to this child is if we get a paternity test. If we get a DNA test. If the DNA matches up and they say the baby's mine, we good. I'm the pappy. Let's move on. Let's be a happy family. But if fellas, you gotta understand that even if you dealing with a girl that you know ain't gonna go for that, you gonna have to tell her, you gonna have to be a man. You have to protect yourself. Don't just give in to these women because you love them and you don't want to hurt their feelings. No, fuck that. Always protect yourself first. A baby is a big responsibility. Do you really want to be held responsible for something that's not yours? Always protect yourself, fellas. Always. DNA test should be mandatory, and since they ain't mandatory, you take one before you sign anything. You make sure you the pappy. Do you understand me, y'all? Y'all make sure you the pappy. 100%, no doubt.
lifetime, 3 times,
Yes, ma'am.
someone has claimed you're the father of their child,
Yes, ma'am.
but you weren't.
I wasn't.
And now you're here again. So, Ms. Beto, you tell me you're a faithful, loyal woman, and I have no reason at this point not to believe you. He hasn't presented any testimony that would say otherwise. However, I have to ask you, during the last couple of years, how old is Ileana? She's 7 months. Last year and a half or so, have you slept with anybody else?
We actually broke up last year around August, and it was due to infidelity on his behalf.
Well, Your Honor, she was accusing me the whole time that I was cheating. I got a couple of buddies
He
I hang
was.
out with before. I got a couple buddies I hang out with. They do things on the side.
Your Honor,
now,
I
by
saw
my
the texts
association
from the
being with
females.
being with them, I'm getting accused daily. So it's like I felt like I was pressured, getting pushed to the point where I should cheat just to make you happy. Because this is what you're doing. You
That
put
was
pressure.
your logic?
Yes, that was my logic because every day she's saying, hey, you're a cheater, you're a cheater. So look, I cheated, I did, and I admit to that. She left. She left. She wanted to go say
Your
what
Honor, he didn't admit to cheating. I saw the texts from the female, all right, and I confronted him like a woman should.
Is she
I'm
confessed?
gonna confront. And when I found the information, and me and the woman, we also talked because I believe that a man will lie to you, or anyone that's gonna play that deceitful role is gonna make you believe whatever. So I talked to the woman, and I
Yeah.
believe her.
But
And I gave him a
but when
chance
she
to tell
left,
his
she
story.
left, she had sex with
I gave him that's right. I did sleep with somebody, but I did it the right way. I left you first. I was single.
Hey, well, Your
And
Honor.
during the time you broke up and you left him, did you sleep with someone else
Yes,
without
I did.
using protection?
I did. And let me tell you, it wasn't like that. I left him, and it wasn't like, oh, hey, I'm single, let's go party. You know, it was more like I was hurt. It had been a month later. I just went out, hanging out, and one thing led to another. I saw a guy I liked, but We actually slept together twice. The first time was unprotected, the second time was protected, and after that, as a matter of fact, I spoke to him after that, but we never had any type of relationship or anything.
She wasn't answering my phone calls for a while. After,
Why should I?
I cheated on her, okay? So now we're working on something, trying to get back together. When we finally get back together, this is when she's admitting that, yeah, I slept with somebody.
Your Honor.
Because at first she says none of my business, I want to go see her.
Exactly.
Now she's telling me out of my mouth, okay,
Your
this
Honor,
is what happened.
he continued to badger me about it.
She's admitted in open court that she slept with someone else one time at least without protection.
Right.
And Mr. Bolton, you believe that this man could be the father.
Yeah. When she came back together, we got together, we moved back in the same house together. But in the midst of this, she's still going out there to her family's house, doing their hair, coming back home, and guess what? Middle of the night, I pick up the phone, text messages from this guy. So I have reason to believe, like, okay, you tell me you started messing with him, I still think that you're still with him.
You saw
still
text,
messing with him.
Your Honor, he saw text messages
even,
from the guy. He never saw me respond.
Even goes to the point like
And
this.
then
She delete pictures out the phone, you know what I'm saying? Because when you plug a phone into a laptop, the USB charger, the backup pictures are still in the phone. Pictures of him and his baby are still there, together. So I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Pictures of him and
His baby.
and his baby are in her phone.
In her phone, and it looks like this. His daughter looks like my daughter. So.
I mean, but how often is it that babies can look alike?
But Your Honor, I just want to show you this evidence right here.
Let me see that evidence, sir.
But I don't think she looks like the other man's baby.
Okay. That's Ileana, and that's me. Ileana's pink, Caucasian, white, and you see me.
Really?
I'm brown, no blue eyes. I mean, the only thing I see is a nose.
If he felt like that, Your Honor, why stay for 7 months? Why even take care of her? Why sign the birth certificate?
Your Honor.
Why is it that every time I call you, you run to her? If you felt like that, you should have been said that. You don't
Your
wait
Honor.
7 months later and then tell somebody like that, we're supposed to get married and everything. What you mean?
Yeah, but
when
Your-
he told me that, we were in the bed, and the first thing he said to me is, oh, you know I love you, right? Like, you know somebody gonna say something messed up after they say something like that. And then after that, I don't even know how we got to it. All I know is he was like, oh, I don't think she's mine. I want a DNA test. And yeah, I lost it, and I wanted him to get out. So we got to arguing,
no,
and I was
she
like,
wanted
either
that.
I'm
She
gonna
kicked me
leave
out.
or you're gonna leave. Yeah, you're right. I
She
did
kicked
kick
me
you out
out.
because I told him either I'm gonna leave and go to my family, which is far from them. He was like, no, I don't want y'all to be that far from me. But she's not yours, right?
You do understand that after you admitted you slept with somebody else, that fueled his doubts.
I
Yeah.
understand that, but you can't always be moved, Your Honor, by what other people say. You have to stand upon what you see as a person. A lot of people felt like he wouldn't make it. We wouldn't
Nah, fuck that bullshit. Nah, Chief. Hey, Yana, we ain't trying to hear that bullshit, Yana. We ain't trying to hear that bullshit, Yana. Matter of fact, get the DNA test out. We just want to get to the facts. All we want to know is it is or is it ain't. That's all we trying to figure out. Is it is or is it ain't.
wouldn't be okay.
We ain't trying to hear all
going
that.
through something
Fuck
right now,
outta
and
here.
even him as a person, people felt like they didn't believe in him, but I believe in him. I believe in him still to this day. I believe that, he is a good man and he is a good person.
Your Honor, when I first asked about the DNA test, she was really upset.
Yeah, I
she
went
did kick
crazy.
me out. She did do that. But since I'm staying at other places, I come home to the house just to check on my daughter, make sure everything's okay. She tells me put her down if you don't think she's yours. Okay?
Yeah,
So
of
I'm like-
course. Every time I see
I'm
your face, I'ma get mad. I'm mad now.
Why did you get upset? I'm just saying, she's a loyal female, like she said earlier. If it was such of a problem, why did you catch an attitude when I asked for a DNA test? And you knowing that I went to court last time.
Who wouldn't have an attitude when you know for a fact that you've been faithful?
Hey.
Why not?
Let me look at
okay,
your-
that's
So,
fine.
Ms. Beto, it's not just about you being faithful. You have to take a person along with their life experience. That's
So-
no, hold on. When you're in a relationship, that's how people come. Everybody has their own baggage, or as my granny used to say, that's his red wagon, and you got your own red
I
wagon.
understand that, Your
That's
Honor.
the things you pulling behind you
I
when you
understand that.
come into a relationship. I'm not saying that is right, Ms. Beto, but I'm telling you that is real.
I understand that, Sean. Here's the thing, right? When she left,
Let her
I knew
cook.
I was messing around.
Let her cook.
Came back around, we was living together, okay? And I feel like, maybe she's still been messing with this guy. Because all of a sudden, like she said, we've been together 5 years. It's the first time she ever got pregnant. She's coming back around, boom, baby. Like, what's going on?
All right, so
But
the
that-
timing felt strange to you as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I've witnessed so much emotion, and that's because I know the stakes are really high today. You even submitted a video, and it really shows how committed he is to her.
What else you want to say? Say hello. Bye-bye. See y'all later. I love Ileana. Ever since she was born, I always been there. From the time she got pregnant, the day in labor, hospital. I just really want to be a father to the child here. I've been there since day one. The baby
You're
shower.
worried still.
I am. Just because, my past, and, just
And the last time you were in
like the
court,
signs. The last time I was in court, came out, not yours. But the signs are there, so many people saying it. I need to be sure.
And that's what's so heartbreaking about this situation. I understand about people's past. Everybody has a past.
We ain't trying to hear you. Shut up.
Women did. I'm
Oh
I'm
my
those
God,
women.
bro,
If
you
I was
trying
like
to-
that, then I shouldn't be with anybody because just like you hurt me and think about the 5 years we're gonna get.
You trying to justify yourself, bro. We don't care. We just want to know if it is. Is it? Hey, shut up.
Together, Mr. Bolton.
Oh my God, I can't stand bitches like this, bro.
Why you signed the birth certificate? Why did you stay so long and then turn around and say, oh, she's not mine? Do you have any idea how that hurts? Of course I'm gonna flip out. I don't hurt you like that. And even when you hurt me, you know that I find the strength to still say something to encourage.
Boo. Whoa! Shut the fuck up,
Whose choice
bitch.
is it ultimately?
It's his choice.
Yep. And who has to do that work?
He does.
Exactly. So let's get to the results because the truth is always a great starting point.
Está bien?
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. In the case of Beto v. Bolton, when it comes to the paternity of Ileana Bolton, and as to whether Mr. Bolton is her biological father, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Bolton, you are her father.
Fuck!
But what I tell you?
Your Honor, can I ask Ms. Beto a question?
Yes, you may.
You don't got no question for me.
Everything speaks for itself, because that's what you told me. Actions. Lola Beto, will you marry me?
Yes.
Alright, we won off that alone. Hey, we hit it at the buzzer. They had us. Hey, they had us. They hit it. They hit us with a shot that we I didn't think was gonna come back from. But man, did we come out the cut with that banger right there? We up 2-0, fellas. We up 2-0, fellas. We up 2-0, fellas. We just had to be sure. And she put the ring on. That means we won, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we won. It don't matter how you look at it. A win is a win is a win. We up 2-0. We up 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. We up 2-0 on the Bitter Baby Mamas, man. Yes, sir. So that means now if y'all want to see the conclusion, see if we can still... To see the next couple of games, you're going to have to go to the second channel now. Like I said, I flip-flop every week. 1 week it's going to be on this channel. The next week, Paternity and Couples Court going to be on the second channel. So we're going to flip-flop. We're going to alternate. So, yeah, make sure y'all tune in next Tuesday for Couples Court. And then next Thursday for Paternity Court on the second channel. Go subscribe to the second channel, for real. Not finna keep telling y'all, man. Subscribe to the second channel. I got all the original reaction videos I used to react to. They over there. Just go over there. I'm telling you, bro. We litty over there. It's lit. It's way more lit over there. I'm telling you. It's way more booty butt naked hoes over there and everything, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We got all the bitches over there. You still over here. All the bitches over there. Come on, bro. Come fuck with us, bro. Come fuck with a nigga over there, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Damn.